Fellas, AC here. Hope you're doing well. Let me start this review by asking you a question. Have you ever been to a social occasion like a wedding or a party or a night out and you thought that I wish I had a fragrance which could overpower everybody else and get me the most compliments and the most attention from the opposite sex? I've got a fragrance which does all of that. It's called Shaghaf by Rasasi. Yeah? Look at the presentation for a start. Shaghaf. I do not know what this word means, but I have a lot of views from Saudi Arabia. So if somebody could actually tell me what Shaghaf means, I'd really appreciate that. Now, let's talk about this fragrance. It was released in 2018, last year. And you know, first time when I sprayed this fragrance, I've got a dry down on the top of my wrist. So I'll do 1 or 2 sprays on my wrist. I actually had a very good experience with this fragrance. I'm going to explain that to you. First time I smelled it was in dead of winter, and I thought it was a winter scent automatically. And then I tried it a couple of days ago because I wanted to review it, so I tested it. 2 sprays. It was too much. So how does it start off? It starts off as if you're smelling a very fruity, slushy, aquatic fragrance. Very, very strong, fruity, as if tons of fruit juices have been mixed and iced up and ready for you to, drink. That's how it is. The iced up bit is important. It's very cool fragrance. And I wore it in winter and it didn't appear that cool. So amazing. Just amazing. These are, and sweet, as if, there's added sugar to it. This sugary bit stood out a bit more in winter. Now in summertime, the sugary bit is a bit more subdued, as if you're drinking sweet fruit juice, mixed fruit juice. That's how it smells. And hidden below it is this creaminess of tonka. And, my mouth is watering. It's as if I'm smelling a very delicious fruit juice. That's how it smells. And below it, there's this creaminess of tonka and vanilla, right? The dry down. This dry down is about 5 or 6 hours old. And I can't smell it over the fresh spray. But the dry down is slight deviation from how I explained. So the fruity, slushy bit is now transformed to a soft, woody vanilla tonka mixture. Now, when I say vanilla tonka, there's another one from Rasasi, which is extremely popular and massive compliment magnet. Darej, This is vanilla tonka and cumin. People smell cumin, I don't get much. But this is vanilla, excuse me, that is vanilla tonka. So it takes the vanilla tonka root with a soft, spongy sandalwood and musk, right? What is dominated by fruits actually goes back. Fruits go back a bit. Now, when I said fruit slush, there's another fragrance I've smelled, which is a summer fragrance. And it's called Byretto's Pulp. The fragrance actually in nature is like pulp, but it doesn't smell like Byretto pulp. In fact, I couldn't remember any fragrance that smells like this. Oh, I love this juice because it's so fruity and it's so inviting, So, pros and cons. Number 1 pro, outstanding compliment magnet. Now, when I was testing, I said 2, went out. We were basically having a burger at a joint, a couple of mates of mine, and then we were meeting with a larger group. That group had a few females in there, all known to me. The moment I walked towards them, they said, God, you smell lush. You know how women do. They roll their head, eyes over. Lush is the word they used. And I just asked their opinion. They said, you smell amazing. We are just in love with your fragrance, with your aftershave. That's the word they use here. And I was totally gobsmacked. Reason, I did not expect such reactions because this is a synthetic composition. But, it depends. Your compliments will depend on who smells you and how the smell appears to them. Foodie smells, they are amazing on men, for women, They love it. So it's basically about 5 to 6 degrees, maximum 10 degrees at the moment here in the UK. So that's really great for these sort of fragrances. But judging from my experience, I think this will work in high heat summer evenings as well, because it doesn't have those cloying characteristics. I mean, vanilla is not sort of overpowering and making you uncomfortable. As long as you go less with the spray, this is very strong. So number one is a major compliment magnet. Although I haven't tested it exclusively in nightclub scenarios and all that, I can easily say this is a superb clubbing fragrance or going out fragrance. Number two, brilliant performance. This thing projects and it overtakes everything that others are wearing. This has got serious projection, yeah, and brilliant longevity. I've tested it in winter, 12 to 14 hours. Tested in summer, 12 to 14 hours. There is absolutely no problems whatsoever with the performance of this fragrance. It's amazing. The third one is tremendous value for money. 100 milliliters, 100 ml will cost you something like 30 quid, 25, 30 pounds, maximum 35. Tremendous value for money, just like every Rasasi that I've reviewed. I have huge respect for this house because of the tremendous value for money and the composition quality. Fantastic, right? So those are the three pros I can think of. Downside, synthetic juice. This is totally synthetic, but then the modern designer fragrances are mostly synthetic. So which ballpark will this fragrance figure in? It would be like Aqua, Invictus Aqua or Invictus. Some people compare this to Shaghaf, Shura. Now Shura has got this ashy oud in the base. This has no oud. It's basically a very soft, spongy sandalwood, right? But yeah, it falls in that ballpark. Doesn't smell anything like Invictus, but it falls in that aquatic, aromatic sort of come and talk to me kind of fragrance. So, but it is synthetic juice. So that's the thing. So that's the only downside I can think of. Number two would be it's a bit juvenile. So I think this will be ideal for 20-something who likes to go out, clubbing, dating scenario, wants a fragrance that is unique and better smelling than most of the options available in the market. That would be absolutely stunning, yeah, for a 20-something. And it's a bit juvenile, so you can't wear this to work. That's the second downside. This is not a versatile fragrance. I would not bring this out when I'm going to work. Definitely not. But if you're working in a scenario where you're required to be jovial, funny, that sort of thing, if you're in hospitality or if you're in the entertainment industry, why not? This will fit the bill. So it depends on what work area you're in. But if you're into serious work, I wouldn't wear this. So slight lack of versatility. Very playful juice, very attractive, very seductive. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this juice. So marks out of 10. I think I've covered everything. Seasons as well, very versatile. I can wear this in winter, I can wear this in summer, when it's raining, when it's sunny, I can wear this. Not a problem. So marks out of 10. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. A very fine evening, fun scent that you absolutely will get compliments on. With brilliant performance. Value for money is amazing. 7 out of 10. Hope you like the review. Take care. Bye-bye.